Hi, my name is Anita Boonkure, and this is my entry for coderGirls. I created an app that is a dress-up game for this entry. The initial concept of the app was to create a dress-up game where the items in the game are actually real-world items. The concept led me to items from an online store that I enjoy browsing. I'm interested in fashion and design as well as art, and that led me to develop this app. This also allowed me to merge my passion for art as well as computer science. The first concept of the game was to create an app that uses augmented reality in order to try on clothing. This was to solve the problem that sometimes you get items that aren't exactly what they seem in the stores. My influences come from other dress-up games on the web. The concept of most dress-up games is simply a dress-up model and that's it. They don't follow this concept. However, I believe that dress-up games could be developed further to have a practical use. I wanted to create a fashion app where the clothing in the game could actually be bought to wear in real life. So not only is the app fun for people, it also has a practical value. However, despite my initial concept, due to time limitation, the idea has to be modified. I instead made the app to mimic other dress-up games in order to have a working prototype. The first time I went about making the app was to use the MIT App Inventor multi-screen functions for each object. Thus, whenever the user selects an object, it would appear on the model, and for every screen, there is an item there. However, there was a problem with this method. MIT App Inventor has a limit on the amount of screens I could use before it becomes too resource intensive. There are also a lot of combinations of users can create with the items, so I had to scrap the idea. Instead, I used a pass-by reference system. Some difficulties I came up was the fact that objects in MIT App Inventor can't morph. I also needed items to stay constant across the screen, and there is not an easy way to do that in the program. I had to then save each and every kind of combination that users could create and make a transparent PNG file of them. Then, for each image, I would assign it a variable. Then, when players would press the icon for each article of clothing, I had to make sure it would call the variable. And when users would move on to the next screen, I had to make sure that the value from the last screen would be a constant variable across the next screen.
What did you learn?
I learned how to use and create a pass-by reference system as well as the importance of scope for this project. I would actually change the platform I used to create it in order to have more combinations for the app, because with MIT App Inventor it's really limited on what I could do, and I want to further this concept so that way it would actually be like an actual working thing that people can use in their real life daily activities.